What if I told you that the biggest difference between someone who retires a multi-millionaire and someone who works until they're 75 isn't their salary, their luck, or even their stock-picking skills? It's a single glitch in the human brain. Imagine two people. They both earn $80,000 a year. One struggles for decades, constantly stressed, chasing the next paycheck. The other quietly builds a fortress of wealth, freedom, and security. On paper, they are identical, but in reality, one is a consumer and the other is a wealth builder. The difference isn't a secret bank account, it's a psychological trick, a mental framework that wealthy people use to hack their own biology. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you start using it, your financial future begins to shift almost automatically. Welcome back. Today, we're moving beyond spreadsheets and interest rates. We're going inside the mind. Most people think wealth is a math problem. It's not. It's a behavioral problem. Behavior is controlled by mindset, and if your mindset is programmed for the standard path, you will stay stuck no matter how much you earn. Before we hack your brain, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. We're building a community of people who are ready to master their minds and their money. Let's dive into the wealthy operating system. 1. The prefrontal victory de gratification. Our brains are ancient. They were designed for a world where we didn't know if we'd find food tomorrow. Because of that, your brain wants the reward now. This is the marshmallow test of life. Rich people have trained themselves to bypass the primitive limbic system, which wants the new shoes today, and engage the prefrontal cortex, which wants freedom in 10 years. They don't see saving as giving something up. They see it as buying their future freedom. The mental shift. Every dollar you spend today is a soldier you've sent to his death. Every dollar you invest is a soldier you've sent to build you a castle. 2. Identity-based thinking, the I am hack. Most people try to change their habits by sheer willpower. I will try not to spend. Willpower is a finite resource. It runs out by 5 p.m. on a Tuesday. Wealthy people change their identity. They don't try to save, they simply are investors. When you identify as an investor, a purchase isn't just a purchase, it's a conflict with your soul. An investor doesn't look at a $1,000 phone and see a tool, they see $1,000 of lost capital that could have been earning 8% for the next 20 years. The mental shift. Stop trying to save money. Start being a person who owns assets. 3. Future self-connection, vivid visualization. Research shows that many people view their future self as a complete stranger. This is why it's so easy to spend retirement money today. It feels like you're giving money to someone you don't even know. Rich people use a trick called vivid visualization. They make their 70-year-old self a real person. They imagine the house, the travel, the lack of stress. When the future feels real, the sacrifice today feels small. The mental shift? You aren't saving for retirement. You are sending a gift to a version of you that you actually care about. 4. The opportunity cost filter. This is the single most powerful math trick the rich use. Average people ask, can I afford the $500 monthly payment? The rich ask, what is the opportunity cost of this $500? They realize that a $500 car payment isn't just $6,000 a year. Over 30 years, if invested, that money would be worth over $600,000. They look at the car and ask, is this BMW worth $500,000 of my future freedom? Usually, the answer is no. The mental shift? Don't look at the price tag. Look at the future value of the money you're about to lose. 5. Emotional detachment, the algorithm mindset. Most people have an emotional relationship with money. It's tied to their ego, their stress, or their worth. When the market drops, they panic. When they get a bonus, they celebrate by spending it. Wealthy people treat money like data. They build a system or an algorithm and they let it run. They remove the human element from the decision. The mental shift? If your financial plan requires you to be motivated every day, your plan is flawed. Build a system that works even when you're depressed, tired, or bored. 6. The long-term horizon. Society operates on a 24-hour news cycle. Social media operates on a 15-second scroll. This makes us time-blind. The rich think in decades. They understand that the first 5 years of investing feel like nothing is happening. They aren't looking for a win this week. They are looking for a harvest in 2036. This perspective makes them immune to the get-rich-quick scams that drain the middle class. The mental shift: if you aren't willing to own an investment for 10 years, don't own it for 10 minutes. 7. Abundance versus scarcity, the pie theory. The scarcity mindset believes the world is a fixed pie. If someone else gets a piece, there is less for you. This leads to jealousy and fear-based decisions. The abundance mindset realizes that wealth is created. They look for win-win scenarios. This allows them to network better, take calculated risks, and invest in themselves without the paralyzing fear of losing it all. The mental shift: wealth is not a zero-sum game. The more value you create, the more the pie grows. 8. Habit automation, the decision fatigue killer. The wealthy know that willpower is a scam. Instead of deciding to save every month, they automate it. The money is gone before it even hits their checking account. This removes the emotional friction of saving. If you don't see the money, you don't miss the money. The mental shift: make the right decisions once, then automate them forever. 9. Redefining failure, the data point strategy. To the average person, a bad investment is a failure that means they shouldn't try again. To the wealthy, it's an experiment. It's a data point. They ask, what did I miss in the due diligence? How can I adjust the system? This psychological resilience allows them to keep playing the game long after everyone else has quit. The mental shift: you only lose when you stop playing. Everything else is just tuition in the school of wealth. 10. The proximity effect, Doiron. Your brain is a mirror. If you hang out with 5 people who complain about being broke and spend their weekends at the mall, you will be the 6th. Wealthy people are ruthless about their environment. They surround themselves with people who normalize wealth-building habits. When your inner circle talks about index funds instead of Netflix shows, your baseline for normal shifts. The mental shift: you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Wealth is not a number in a bank account. It is a series of psychological victories over your own biological impulses. It is the ability to choose your future self over your current self over and over again until the math takes over. The trick isn't a secret investment. It's the mindset that allows you to stay in the game long enough for compounding to work its magic. The truth is simple. Wealth is built in the mind long before it shows up in the world. Starting today, I want you to look at every dollar not as a way to buy stuff, but as a way to buy time. Your mind is the most powerful wealth-building tool you own. Stop letting it run on the default settings. If this video helped you see the glitch in your own thinking, let me know in the comments. Which of these 10 psychological shifts do you need to work on the most? Like this video to tell the algorithm that financial psychology is a topic we need more of. Subscribe to join the Wealth Builder community. And I'll see you in the next